Hey everyone, it's me, Jax's Gaming, and welcome to Pheonix Wright Ace Attorney. So I've done the first game. I've seen the other game, so it's gonna be like Danganronpa, where it's semi-blind, I guess. Because I've seen the entire Pheonix Wright series. I love the Pheonix Wright series. And yeah, but the only game that I have actually done is the first one, which is the normal Pheonix Wright Ace Attorney game. I actually also own Trials and Tribulations, which is interesting because I didn't know I owned it until recently. Anyway, this is a new Let's Play. Also, sorry if you see me looking over to the left. The recording for this took a while. I've had problems. Like, many problems. One of them being the fact that this game just didn't want to work with me. I tried recording it a few days ago, and, Excuse me, fuck. It just didn't work. The first game in the trilogy just didn't work and just wasn't working for me. So I had to restart I had to delete the game and reinstall it again. Meaning I lost all my save data. But, yeah. So, this is a semi-blind run, like I've said. And this is a new Let's Play. This is actually the new Let's Play I was talking about, if you've been to any of my streams recently. So, enough talking. Let's play Ace Attorney, the first game, with episode 1, the first turnabout. By the first turnabout? Yup. Oh my god, it's a dead woman. I'm now realizing my placement of everything is just... See, I would read that, but this recording, like how this recording session is going, it's not set up right. So if you'll give me 1 second, I'm just gonna quickly fix this. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just a little issue with starting off. Boy, am I nervous. Okay. So after what the fuck happened there, that happened. I keep looking over to the left. I am so sorry. But there's nothing. I wonder how. Oops, I hit the mic. I wonder how I'm going to operate this, to say the least, with editing. Anyway, enough about me editing and stuff. Anyway. Right. Hi, Mia. Oh, hi, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Pheonix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your clients as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh. Someone's a-screaming. Someone's a-screaming up a storm. Is that your client screaming over there? Yep. That's him, alright. Oh, God. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like it. Hi. Nick. Hey, Larry. Dude, I'm so girly. Tell him I'm girly. Bitch, I'm your fucking... What's it called? Defense attorney. That's the one. Like, there's no way in hell, you dumb fuck. Get a death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! Can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? I don't fucking know. That's what we're here to find out, isn't it? Come on, Nick. You gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Ugh. Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Great. We're starting off with a good one. Newspapers say it was you. Name's Pheonix Wright. Hi, Pheonix. Here's a story. First case is a fairly simple one. That's for sure. This bitch. Young woman was killed in her apartment. Fucking blood in the floorboards. I can't speak today. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. This man's. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Best friend? Really? As school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. That's a good one. I like that. That's funny. I'm not laughing, but it's funny. I think it's because I've heard that line so many times. It's kind of... Anyway, in the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has a terrible look. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. He's a good guy with a... I don't know. That and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's go. Let's do this, bitch. But 23 years! I don't even think I've known someone that long, and I'm almost 20 myself. Hi, Judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Hi, Payne. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm nervous as all hell. Mr. Wright? Yes? Your first trial, is it not? Yep. I'm a little nervous. I don't definitely sound like it. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. That's true. Thanks. I think thank you. I think those are the words I want to say. I'm almost certain that those are the words I wish to say. That's right, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Oh, great. Yes, Your Honor. Good. Hand sheet, eyesight fading, palm sweaty, mom spaghetti. Test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and consistently. Consciously. Name of the defendant in the case? Well, it's Larry Butts. Defendant? Oh, that's Larry, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Alright. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me the victim's name. Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. Uh-oh. Crap. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? She's in shock. Look how wide her eyes are. You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Okay. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press R to check it at any time, okay? Excuse me, I don't know what's going on outside my room. Remember, check it often. Do for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Oh, I accidentally pressed A to continue the dialogue. I believe we can check the court record, but I believe it is Cindy. Like Cindy Stone. Yeah. Cindy Stone, the victim in this case, a model. She lives in an apartment by herself. And a model living in an apartment. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Great. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Blunt force trauma? Yeah, I knew I read that somewhere. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Great. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Seem much more relaxed. Good for you. Thanks, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. I keep skipping the dialogue. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? Mr. Wright just told us the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that blunt object was? Fuck. The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. The big thinking thunking thing. The big thunker. He's a big thunker. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. He was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue. A statue in the shape of a thinker. It's rather heavy. Okay. Would a statue really be that heavy? How big is that thing? Right. You should have paid attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use R to check the court record frequently. Okay, I will do. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls Mr. Butts to the stand, the defendant. I did that backwards. Chief, what do I do? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Hi, Larry. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, what's your buddy? We were great together. Like, we were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Excuse me? Didn't they all die? I was dumped, just she wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me over. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by being dumped. In fact, she completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Oof. That's gotta serve. She just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. I love how it says United States of America on the passport. Isn't this Japanifornia? Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. Victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Ooh. So she was that kind of model. She was a sex model. Got it. Daddies? Sugar? Never say daddies again. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Yep, she was a sex model. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Woods, what do you think of her now? Wow. Isn't he badgering the witness, or is it just me? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I could wait and see what happens, or I could just stop him like I'm supposed to. We'll stop him. The client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is relevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean, irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Dude's crazy. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Okay. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Damn right, it's not looking good. Next question. You entered the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Oh, that's my mic hitting the mic. My headset mic hitting the mic. Sorry. Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Well, well, they're probably gonna say he already went and probably have evidence that he already went, so I guess have him answer honestly? I know, I'll send him a signal. Oh shit. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there. I went. That worked? What? Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. First objection. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Here's your witness. The man who found the victim's body, of course, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Ah! Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Who the fuck buys newspapers nowadays? You'd be an old fucker. Wait, this thing is really old. Never mind! Please bring Mr. Frank Sawyer to the stand. What a name! Mr. Sawhit. Is it Sawhit or Sawhit? Sawhit. I have no idea. Mr. Sawhit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is that correct? It's newspaper subscriptions. Not just the newspaper? That's confusing. But really, an old guy that's in, like, a suit and tie sells newspapers for a living. You don't, like, usually have, like, students do that? That's usually, like, a student job, because it's, like, a part-time job that they can do, like, Saturdays and weekends and stuff. Anyway. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Definitely newspapers. Definitely not freaking out because of any other reason. Don't know what you're on about. Mr. Sawhit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Sweet. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subs when I saw a man fleeing. I'm just gonna say subs because subscriptions sound weird. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. What an idiot. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. I'm sorry, but if someone leaves their door open to an apartment building, you would just... Personally, I'd close the door for them, but then again, robbers would just go inside, wouldn't they? So, I don't know what I'm saying. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright, and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. You just said you didn't go inside, yet you said you called the phone that was inside the building. What? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. How ironic. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. But this is, not that. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sooo used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of a blackout for your per usual? Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination? Right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What lies? He was lying? Dead. Klein is innocent, right? Then that that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence on hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then once you find the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record heard with R, then point contradictions in the testimony. Okay. I'm gonna take a drink.